Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. We're listening to the revving that's going on out there, or the exhaust, or it sounded like a motorbike, but I'm not sure that it is. Anyway, okay, and I'm talking about we are listening, being my eldest daughter. So she kind of fills in the gaps for me in between, recording time and just my leisurely time. So I've just, let me tell you the story. I hung the washing out on the line and it turned a little bit nippy. It was getting nippy indoors, so I put a jumper on. And I pegged the washing out on the line and I could hear a siren in the background. And it was like, okay. Then animals come through. And I thought, I can help you because we can kind of assign you a spiritual animal to like put extra protection around you at the moment. We're aware it's a double tower this weekend, okay? And I'm not someone to point out that there's trouble in the air and then not kind of be with you through that trouble. So the least I can do is help you by helping you to tap into a spiritual guardian via an animal energy. So we're going to pick an animal card. So I come in. Well, actually, while I'm still out there, the daughter's actually appeared and she's at the back door. Okay, and I don't know what she was saying to me. And then she told me about she went out last night. I went to bed early last night. She said, you went to bed early. I said, I was knackered. It's like I've been up all night the night before. I needed to sleep. She said, we went out, and she said, as we were going over towards the park, she said there was a fire engine. Now, I heard this. I actually heard a siren last night, and then I heard one of the doors open, because my door was open, and then I must have just gone into my sleep then. But it was a fire truck that was down by the shop, but the firemen were over the other side of like the field. Okay. She said by the bench that looks like, well, it is the tree. It's a tree that's kind of on its side and been carved into a bench. And they were looking in the woods. And they stood in the middle of the field watching this. And then they just went. And then I had heard the sirens, obviously, just before she told me this story. I said, this is interesting. And I said to her, I felt drawn to come on and do like an archangel animal reading for extra protection at the moment because I'm aware that it's a dark weekend and I'm here to help. And I said, and I felt like I'll be drawn on with these impromptu readings. So here we are. Did that make any sense? Right. I'm going to draw 3 animal cards from the Archangel Animal deck. You can choose yourself an animal, and then I can pull some more cards and see how this animal is going to be able to assist you. If you're requiring assistance and you're open to tapping into the animal kingdom of support. Let's give them a shuffle. And as Megan was going upstairs, she said to me, what's that noise? She said it sounded like Jasper, like letting out wind, farting. And I said, no, it's a motorbike outside. I said, I've got to go. I said, I've got to go and get the reading out. So it's a sign someone's impatient. Come on then. Okay. Well, there's the lowdown. Now we're going to raise the energy. And she's so polite as well. Every time when she goes upstairs, man, I'm doing a reading. Well, actually, they all say it. They said to me, enjoy your reading. I said, I will. I said, I just want to help people. If I can help someone, if they're struggling today, via doing this, then that's a good cause, isn't it? Yeah, it's a good cause to come on. Right, okay. Intro was 4 minutes, 35 seconds. Let's give us some room here. Give us some room. I feel like roomy. Okay, we can have a roomie. I was thinking maybe an hour for this reading. I don't really recommend time stamping because you never really know what support you may require until like you're in the middle of it. So it might be worthwhile just paying attention to all 3 messages, and then you can draw on whichever animal you feel you need to at the time. Okay. I smile because I know that's going to be the card that I'm drawn to. It's the card I was drawn to. It made me smile. I haven't even read it yet. I have now. I can see why. But I knew I'll be choosing an animal. Just whatever I was drawn to, whatever brought a smile to my face. That's a nice one though. Reminds me of my baby Tia. Okay, what are you drawn to? What I'm going to do, I'm going to put them down like this. Now you have the dolphin, pole num, we're numb. Dolphin, okay, pile number 1. We've got piles. Have a pair or 2. Or digestive biscuits. We just had that conversation. I said my solar plexus, I said my stomach's been playing up this morning. I said I wondered if it was the pears that I ate last night. I had hot rice pudding with pears. Anyway, I wondered whether that got my system. She's like, no, my stomach's been kind of a bit like that, and she didn't have pears. And I said, because pears are good, aren't they? Like for, unblocking you. And she said, so is digestive biscuits. It's within the name. I said, oh. I said, they help you poo. And I said, and we rarely eat them. I said, because they're quite boring. They're not. They're very yummy, but... Anyway, Lucy, let's carry on. Pile number 2 is the monkey. Pile number 3 is the cat. You have a look. I'm going to pull some more cards, so I'm feeling the draw to use Rumi. And then that will be the bottom of the pack, won't it? When I turn these over. Yes. Okay, let's get a Rumi message. What card was you drawn to? Immediately. I like to have myself a little monkey. Which is too cute. Okay. Right, let's get a Rumi message. Now when I put these cards down, because we've got a bit of a mirroring effect going on here, so it's going to look back to front, but this is actually for the dolphin, even though it's under the cat. The monkey's just the monkey, okay? The monkey's the monkey. Oh, really? Okay, Pussycat wants 2. Who's that drinking? Jasper? You're thirsty, boy. I want to get a Power of Love card. I'll put the camera back up in a moment, so make your choice. Make your move. Okay, let's come back. Let's put the dolphin and the cat. Turn the monkey around. What else shall we use? I feel like the mermaids and dolphins. Actually, I'm going to use the unicorns. I'm sure Bond made mention of these the other day on the live, and I didn't use them. Okay, so let's bring the unicorns in. The unicorns are already with you, which this I have discovered as of late. Okay, a bit late in discovering it. got Jasper loitering around at the side here. He's sniffing at the cupboards. I thought he was going to jump up then. Okay. Mermaids and dolphins, please. I think that will do. I think that will do. There's going to be no terror. Oh, I saw the strangest thing this morning. When I pulled up my blinds in my bedroom, I was looking out and I can see over like the carport area, and there was a pussycat kind of playfully following a bird. The bird was hopping. The bird didn't look like it was injured at all, and the cat just kind of was tapping it lightly, and then the bird would hop a bit more. It was a very gentle approach. It was like, oh, they look like they're playing. It was a bit of a sight. Okay. And then the neighbours started backing out of their driveway, and so I decided I'd come downstairs then, because I didn't want to be concerned regarding the playful pussycat and the it's like when the red robin goes bob bob bobbing along. It wasn't a red robin, but like a sparrow. Okay, it's 13:13. Dolphin, you can have 2, of course, mermaids and dolphins. Monkey, you can have 1, and cat, you can have another one. Okay. Let's check out about the dolphin. If you chose pole number 1, you opted for the dolphin. Live joyfully in the present, Archangel Jules. Should we read about dolphins first? Oh look, the card's got a little bit torn off of it. A layer. Okay. Is that someone's name? A layer. Princess Leia. Dolphins. Right, let's actually locate all the books. Archangel Animal. Let's read about dolphins and how they're here to assist you. It's got a bit warm now. Dolphins originate from Lacumae, the ascended aspect of Sirius, and carry the keys and codes of the highest frequency time of Atlantis. Their gift is to pass these into the oceans with joy and lightness, so that anyone swimming can receive them. Despite being highly evolved, certain Atlanteans who held the sacred crystal technology that powered that continent caused its downfall. They were given the opportunity to earn redemption by taking dolphin bodies so they could safely store the technology but not use it. To watch over them, some angels of Atlantis took dolphin bodies. All this karma ended in 2012. Now all dolphins are wonderful healers. They raise the frequency of people to enable them to restore their own divine, perfect health blueprints. They also bring through the gold ray of Christ at a 9th dimensional frequency to light up the waters with higher love and teach echolocation. The importance of dolphins is such that an army of sharks, whales, rays, and turtles protect the sacred information they carry. Right, let's have a look at what guidance is being given. The wisdom of the dolphins card, the dolphin card, reminds you that you are a very highly evolved being. Throughout your long soul journey, you may not have been faultless. No one has, but that is past. You are now a light bearer, carrying sacred geometric keys and codes from this and other universes. Dance and play. Do what makes your heart happy. Your task is to lighten up and be joyful and gracious as you spread your wisdom. Bring through the gold ray of Christ and you will automatically heal others. Also know that no one is perfect, so keep your heart open with understanding and forgiveness. So there's a real strong energy here of having to understand and forgive yourself. Okay, the karma has been cleared. As it kind of gave us an example, all this karma ended in 2012. You can turn that around and it's ended now in 2021. So, I want to say you've committed crimes, okay? You need to forgive yourself because you are no longer that person and you're no longer carrying. There's no need to carry that past around with you. You do have sacred geometric keys and codes that are like embedded within you. So it's time to dance and play and let yourself off the hook. Right, okay. You committed a crime. Let it go. Consult an expert. More information is needed. Contact someone with expertise in this area. So it feels like you may have been through quite a lot of counselling to try and seek forgiveness. But really, you need to go within, learn how to forgive yourself first for your past, and leave it there in the past. Okay, you're here for a bigger mission. What was coming through was hurt people hurt people. So you're hurt. And when you're in the process of healing or allow yourself to heal, you'll be able to use that as an example to help heal others who have or are experiencing what you have been through. Okay, make a wish. This is about making a wish to overcome this now. Make a wish. This is a magical moment. Make a wish and enjoy its manifestation. Just say goodbye to that imperfect past and accept that no one's perfect. We all make mistakes. We've got change. The changes that you're going through are positive. It's time to change the way that you're telling the story. Okay, tell yourself a different story. Why did that occur? Okay, and how can you heal from that and help others? Change. Friendliness. Everyone needs a friend. Okay, especially someone who understands what you're going through because you have been through this. It says you are able to recognise traits in common with another in order to forge love-based connections. A true soul virtue, friendliness, is when you are able to genuinely open up your heart to others without any expectations or conditions involved. There is a clear indication that you are excited to meet new people and sharing new experiences. Through friendliness, you will encounter, consciously or unconsciously, a common thread or a quality that you share. In a friendship, you are able to be vulnerable with someone and learn and grow together. No one comes into your life by accident. Everyone has a lesson to teach you. The more you send forth the energy of friendliness, the more it continues to change the atmosphere around you and any person you are in contact with, negating the possibility of creating a negative karmic tie. Friendliness tells everyone that you acknowledge them and sharing the awareness that we are experiencing this earth dimension together. We are all here to support and encourage each other. Start with a smile. It can change the world. Wow. So it's time for you to heal so that you can become that expert because you've been there, done it. Got the t-shirt, the victim t-shirt, and then become enlightened. Okay. Rumi, your energy is very tired if you chose the dolphin energy. It says, live joyfully in the present. You are a jewel. Let's see what Rumi wants to say. Sacred union. Okay. 19. Oh, the oneness of love and the lover. Oh, did I say that? You owe the oneness of love and the lover eternity. It doesn't say this at all. It says only the oneness of love and the lover is eternal. And I feel here you're trying to go solo. In the background, there's a couple having fun together. Okay. Right. Only the oneness of love and the lover is eternal. Surrender your heart into this union, for all else in this world is momentary. Rumi. Stupefied with bliss, I become without thought. There is no grief in that loss. I gladly surrender my intelligence in favour of this mindlessness. It is ecstasy, rapture. The sweetness of the union, so sacred, overwhelms my senses. The lover and the beloved are my world. It's hard to get the words out, isn't it? Okay, it's hard to forgive yourself. Nothing else exists except this love, this unity of divine masculine and feminine, and the fresh new universe that shall be born from their sacred conjoining. It happens even now between my body and my spirit, and in yours, and in his over there, and that woman passing by. All creation is sacred, rapturous embrace, so shocking and wild, this frenzy of loving delight without limits. Let us be swept away, my beloved, in the passionate loving that renders duality into one and tips the mind into empty ecstasy. Wow. I just feel drawn just to read that. Okay. Pile number 2, monkey. Archangel Raphael, experience all that life has to offer. Should we read about the monkey? Let's read about the monkey. So if you pick pile number 2, the monkey, I've opened up to the cat. Okay, we're going to the monkey first. The cat can wait. Monkey. About monkeys. All types of monkeys originate from the 10th dimensional universe of Shakane and step down through the Pleiades. Their chatter calls in angel sonics that heal the creatures around them and help trees to grow. Monkeys also use these sonics to share news and information from the angels and elementals with animals, birds, trees, and humans. As heart-centered beings, monkeys incarnate to experience with the right brain and follow their instincts. They are learning about qualities such as unconditional love, loyalty, togetherness, and trust. Their focus is on family life, enjoyment, developing the senses, food, and connecting with the trees. They are not here to develop human intellectual capacity or logical ability, but are extremely evolved spiritually and truly experience oneness. Okay, the guidance from the monkey. Focus on developing your right brain and your heart, as this is the route to ascension and oneness. Interesting, seeing as my right side has been streaming. Okay, either my eye or my nostril. So, focus on developing your right brain and your heart, as this is the route to ascension and oneness. Take time out to relax, have fun, and just be. Enjoy your senses, love your food, smell the flowers, see beauty everywhere. Touch your loved ones and listen with loving expectation. Attune to the wonder of nature. Bring your family or community together. In this way, you really connect with and understand oneness. It is important to be aware of your voice when you talk or sing. When it is warm and harmonious, the angels can use it to create sonics that purify you and light you up. You will radiate a pull of healing around you, and this not only helps others, but attracts good into your life. Be carefree and joyous. It's a beautiful message. Okay, so it's all about the tone of your voice. Synchronicity, snap. Okay, so a very synchronized loving energy with this. I want to say, it feels like a mother and son, but it feels like the divine feminine catering for the divine masculine's sensing the calmness, and you're both in alignment. Your prayers and questions are being answered by synchronistic events. Notice them in order to increase their flow, and there's definitely this flowing coming through the right side now, okay, of the brain. Let's look what the unicorns want to say. Curiosity. Do you feel what I feel? Start a project related to something you're curious about. And I feel with the synchronicities is making you really curious to want to get to know each other. Look at this, it feels like the feminine's energy here. Takes me to the 100th monkey. Okay. So it's like the mum here likes the sweet potato, like washed, but not all the grit on it. And this monkey likes it that way too. It's like curiosity killed the cat. What's going on with the cat? The monkey comes before the cat. Okay. Curiosity. Let's look at the power of love. Expression. You are ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into acts of love. So the synchronizations are proper full on here. Heartfelt. Everything seems to be syncing up as an expression. An expression of love. Okay, and it's really because you're curious to know, well, for sure. You're curious to know for sure. Expression. Your energy's tired as well. I was quite upbeat before I came on. Despite the chills and the sirens. Okay. You have come back to Earth to share your individual wisdom and express your personal code, which you have developed through lifetimes of experiences. You have many methods of soul expression available, whether it be with words, dress, art, or movement. Each form shows your character and reveals an important aspect of your being. When you express your soul's true nature to the rest of the world, it is incumbent on you to lead by example. Yeah, no one's perfect. You must be true to your nature and never attempt to alter your self-expression to please someone else. If you act only to receive approval and acceptance from others, you demonstrate that you do not believe in yourself or respect your uniqueness. And I do believe that both of you believe in yourself and in each other, and you respect not only your own uniqueness, but the uniqueness of your opposite. Okay. Don't succumb to peer pressure or the desire to fit in. You choose to incarnate in this physical dimension and to follow a blueprint chosen by you. Let your soul's light illuminate your ideas and express them in tangible ways. Okay, so this is about, it's very, the intangible at the moment with all the signs. Is this like happening for real? And then you kind of want tangible results or evidence. So let your soul's light illuminate your ideas and express them in tangible ways. To get your message across, believe in it. Present your point of view clearly and lovingly so that others understand you. As you continue on your path, make sure to leave your distinctive mark and footprint to inspire and teach others. Okay. Rumi. Bird's a bit chatty. Lips have gone a bit dry. Should we see what Rumi wants to say? The Cloak of Christ. Card number 4. In the school of humanity, when you become intimate with God, you reside on the King's throne and teach the angels the nature of the divine. You're all knowing now. Okay. My sacred brother, he who shares my heart and yours, beating as one in harmony with the great unending love, brings you the mantle of his protection. Do you imagine that there is any part of your life, of your body, of your soul, that is outside the realm of his divine love and protection? Offer all to him, leave nothing cast aside. He and I together receive you absolutely without condition now. So there's full acceptance. Rumi's actually paired up here with Jesus Christ. So, which you find out kind of at the end. The compassion born out of our own struggles tempers the karmic weight of divine justice. We have been through the same journey you are taking now, sweet divine soul. It's kind of coming on from message 1. I always believe that anyone that comes in my environment or I meet, there's something within me that I can help them, something that I can resonate with and maybe just help them. You have to believe that you only sent people that your story is going to be able to help and assist. Okay. So we have been through the same journey you are taking now, sweet divine soul. In oneness with the divine heart, we know of your efforts and your struggles. So what is bestowed upon you now is the restoration of forgiveness, of kindness and of mercy. My sacred brother speaks to you. He shall receive your darkness and your light, the angel of your heart and the demon of your fear. Nothing is greater than my brother's love for you. Nothing is greater than my holy passion for you. Take refuge under the cloak of Christ, the mantle of my sacred brother, and know that you are held in our loving sanctuary. That's a beautiful message there for pile number 2. No more monkeying around. Okay. Should we come to you, pussycat? What's new, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Feels like you've been pushed out. Swapping positions. What's going on? Cat, be relaxed and independent. Archangel Raphael again. Interesting. I'm feeling like a kind of step-in energy with the pussycats, and where they've kind of been present to feel like a void, and it's like their job. I don't know what's happening with them. They've got to go and be independent now, just like the cat chasing like the learning how to like catch a bird, and the bird's just like playing. It's like, okay, maybe the cats have been too tamed, become a bit needy. Okay, cat. Should we find out about the pussycat? Not a pussycat anymore, just a cat. You have to make way for the monkey. Okay. It looks like my little one. She sleeps with me. Maybe you're not allowed to sleep with me anymore. Thank you for filling in a void. Cat. Be relaxed and independent, Archangel Raphael. She's very jumpy at the moment as well. The thing is, she's as light as anything, but when she jumps, she has power. You can hear her. It's like she's sturdy. She's sturdy, but like sleek. Let's read about the cats. All felines originate from Orion, the constellation of enlightenment and wisdom, and are highly evolved 5th dimensional psychic beings. You've got to make way for the monkeys, 10th dimensional, dolphins 9th. Okay, cats 5th. Domestic cats watch over and protect the homes where they live, while big cats are watchers and protectors of the planet. They are all healers. Cats know how to relax at a deep core level so that they can access pure spiritual guidance and spread this information to humans and animals. They bring qualities of enlightenment to Earth and help to raise the frequency of everyone in their vicinity. These highly independent animals do not need humans, but they have offered to serve and help us on our spiritual journey. Okay, the guidance. If your cat does a disappearing act, they're not needed anymore. The divine masculine has arrived. Get off my side of the bed. When you receive this card, you are reminded that everything you need to know is already within you. Take time to let yourself relax and surrender to the divine in order to access your innate wisdom and knowing. Then be aware you will be raising your frequency as well as that of all those around you. When you are centered and calm, Archangel Raphael connects with you and your psychic and spiritual awareness develops. You spread peace, love, and healing. Being centered in yourself confers protection on you, your home, and your loved ones as the universe watches over you. It also enables the angelic realms to bring you your heart's desire. You are invited to be courageous and independent today and do what is right for you. Remember that if something is for your highest good, it is for the highest good of those around you too. Interesting. Mermaids, dolphins. Mermaids, dolphins, tell us more. Self-employment. You're a born entrepreneur and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. This is it's interesting because we've got the self-employment energy, the independence of the pussycat, or maybe the independence of Archangel Raphael, being a born entrepreneur, okay, but I actually feel like this is the power couple, okay, together. Whether or not the cat has to do a disappearing act, because you're going to be, well, employing yourself elsewhere. So I don't know whether or not that's kind of entertaining yourself, whether that's within the home or whether your future vision is like being on the road. Okay. Poor pussycat. It's okay, they don't need humans. They opted for this. Let's have a look at the mermaids and dolphins. We've got a healer. You have the power to help and heal others. And that's what our pussycats have been doing. On those lonely nights. I sometimes wake up and she's just sitting there staring at me. Anyway. Oh, I'm appreciative for the company. She's not a pain. Okay. Healer. This card means that you're a healer who can help people and animals feel better. Maybe the animals can help people feel better. You already know how to heal in many ways, and with time, you'll learn new ways through books, classes, and personal experience. By drawing this card, you're asked to trust in your power to heal. It isn't you alone doing the healing work. Being a healer means that you're open to divine love coming through you, and also through people, animals, or situations that can benefit from this love. And this is very much about the two of you being this power couple. Healing through this healing love and helping to heal others and raise the vibration of our planet. And knowing that you're doing it together. Okay. Your love is powerful when it's combined. So by drawing this card, you are asked to trust in your power to heal. It isn't you alone doing the healing work. Being a healer means that you're open to divine love coming through you, and also through people, animals, or situations that can benefit from this love. Ask your angels to help you with your healing work. They can answer your questions, help you with classes, and guide your healings. You can use your healing ability on yourself too. The more you have faith in love, the more powerful are your healing abilities. Ask your angels to increase your faith, and they will be happy to do so. And I've been feeling this kind of disconnect from the animals, like putting them in their rightful place. When it comes with, do we put our animals before us when we're kind of in charge of it all? We have the Creator's will at our command, and let's actually understand what the the variety of animals on our planet, what their purpose is. Let's have a look at the power of love. Commitment. You dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. So there's definitely a commitment here, and it feels like there's a pussycat that's just been feeling, has been feeling it. So they know that their work is, they're going to be kind of giving you the space. Cat, I've opened up to it again. Cat, the power of love, commitment. So they don't need to comfort and soothe you and pass on messages anymore, because you'll have them in the tangible form. Okay. So by trusting, respecting and loving all that you are, you broadcast your clear readiness to do the work necessary to manifest your intentions. So it's like the Divine Masculine sends a message to your carer, okay, in the animal form, saying, your job's nearly done. Let's get packing. Okay, no hard feelings. Thank you very much. When you can come from a place of strong commitment and combine that with a strong sense of self, it's page number 33. It sends Christ consciousness. It's got the cloak of Christ on here. Okay. So, when you come from a place of strong commitment and combine that with a strong sense of self, it sends a precise message to the universe that you are engaged and ready for lessons. In this way, you are also developing faith in yourself as you move closer to manifestation. There will always be others questioning your priorities. Bless them with the understanding that your commitment is to you only. No one else is meant to understand it, for it is truly your personal journey of self-discovery and healing. Never concern yourself with what others might think of you, for your light is different, and perhaps you will now ignite someone else's devotion to follow their soul's calling. You stand out from a crowd with your ability to clearly commit to what you want, enabling your wishes and desires to manifest quickly. Now, interesting, you've got two Rumi messages. That makes sense, doesn't it? First message is Star Mother Arrakis, card number 23. Interesting messages that come through. Okay. I'm not really sure you're needing to call upon, really. Anyone. It's like your DM's going to be a calling. He's going to be a calling. A calling. Let's read this message. Let me just have some drink. Be the king. I'm trying to, there's this little, can you see that little orb on there? You want to stand there? Just down there then, that's fine. Be the king who has made his own kingdom. Be the moon that has made her own summit. How much longer will you cuckoo like a pigeon? They're being sent away as well. That's what watches over me, pigeons. Emily said to me yesterday, your pigeon's out there on the rooftop. I said, I know, it's always there. I'm like, come closer. Come and land on this fence here so I can really see you. Empty your head of all mortal lusts and become life without breath. You will not call out for God anymore, for you have become immersed in God. Rumi. Your star mother, Arrakis, dances with your soul on a celestial inner planes, on a celestial inner planes, on these celestial inner planes. She dances in the embrace of Father Sky, shining white and pale, deep in devotion to the light beyond all that is. Arrakis, dancing star of the heavens, incites our souls to feel the rhythm of life and surrender to it in flow, in grace, stumbling and in play. Like a child who thinks not of the right steps, but just moves with music and with joy, she reminds you to dance freely and from your heart. She reminds you that your soul is constantly dancing with the divine. What better way to connect with the joy and beauty of your soul than to mimic its movements? So dance, beloved. Let your being dance. O Arrakis, your bright beauty penetrates even the darkest of minds to remember, remember, remember. She calls out. Her voice is music to our hearts. You are a child of heaven. You are born of such regal stuff, dear darling, dear darling, dear dancing, child of the stars. When you suffer, I send you my comfort as stars falling from the sky. When you triumph, my dance becomes wild, and light erupts from my heart in all directions. The light becomes music, stirring within you with an urge, almost inexplicable, and yet so very deep and real, to make music, to create art, to dance, to play, and to be at one with the joyful creative energy that dwells within you, beloved. Excuse me. Whew. Okay, right, we're really activating that throat chakra today. Whew. Lots of different tones, all about your tone of voice. They're just coming through. I don't want to keep apologising, for keep clearing my throat. Card number 12. Okay, this was done, wasn't it, in 2012, remember? All the karmic clearing. Okay, or 2021 right now. It's done. Divine discontent. Okay. Let's read this. Winter falls upon us, so spring can bring new growth. Cry the tears, allow the longing. Sadness brings surrender and a deep desire to be free. Rumi. So winter falls upon us, so spring can bring new growth. Well, it's springtime now, lots is blossoming out there. It looks like you are also blossoming. I know your heart. I hear it breaking and groaning in darkest nights when you imagine yourself to be silently cast adrift in sleep. It speaks to me, that sacred heart of yours, whispering its longing and bemoaning its divine discontent. It knows when something is amiss. It senses that something is not quite right as yet. There is a piece of the puzzle missing. Even in its tremendous gratitude for all that is, and there is much gratitude and sweet appreciation in that precious heart of yours, there is a murmuring, a questing. It cries out to heavens, vouchsafe me a blessing. I cannot go on. I am broken and in need of your tenderness for healing. I am empty and in need of filling, not with stuff and bits, but with the most precious nectar of divine fulfillment. Nothing else will satisfy me. Please, please restore me to wholeness. I can bear this missing piece, this broken disarray no longer. I listen and I cajole that wise heart of yours. I praise it for its honesty and longing, for the longing is an irresistible perfume to the beloved, attracting the only salve that will soothe the divine discontent of your truth-speaking heart, that of divine presence, absolute and unquestionable. We're going to end this session with the Mother Mary. Okay. Seeing as I picked up the Mother energy with the monkeys, and then we have Star Mother Arrakis. Okay, so let's end with the Mother Mary. Got a little bit chilly again. Well, that didn't turn out as intended. A very good message, though. I mean, the message has been delivered. It's a good message. Okay. Maybe not for the cat. No, the cat's fine with it. Okay. The The cats know their place. Everyone in position now. Okay. Our Lady of the Rose Child. Our Lady of the Rose Child. Card number 23. It's the same number as the Star Mother Arrakis. 23, so the transition number. Okay, let's finish with Our Lady of the Rose Child. You are my rose child. Born of agony and ecstasy. In sorrow and joy, I am with you, and you are growing. In darkness and light, I am with you, and you are growing. In death and new life, I am with you, and you are growing. The thorn and the bloom, both of the rose. In the midst of your suffering, you are in the birthing pains of new life. I cherish you, my heavenly rose child. Do not fear the darkness of life. It is necessary for your light to be made manifest. I am your mother, the midwife for the birth of your soul, and the defender of your heart. Surrender and trust me. Torn open by suffering, you have become vulnerable and compassionate. Strengthened through joy, you become light of spirit and accepting of all of life. You are her rose child. To become what you are, you have endured the agony of breaking open as a seed, found inner strength to push down roots, and the focused intention to rise above the earth. You have been thorns and branches, finding ways to protect yourself from predators as you reach out to the light. And now your heart, the fragrant blooming rose, is opening. Been getting that, haven't we? A lot, the seed of the heart. Okay, from the journey of love. Well, this process repeats as we transform and become capable of receiving more life force, growing into a bigger manifestation of soul light upon the earth. At such points on the path, we come into direct contact with the divine. This isn't always what we think it will be. Though the mother loves and protects her holy child, which is your own soul, your own soul, beloved, she does not try to stop that child from growing. That would not be mothering, that would be smothering, which does not allow for life to promote growth, but prevents it, no matter how well-meaning that overprotection may be. Allowing more contact with the divine means more of life pumps through our being. That is joy, and that can also be agony. These cannot be separated. The devotee of the Divine Mother understands that the connection with the peace of the spiritual presence is not about avoiding life, but becoming strong enough to bear it, to grow through it, to become radiant, a living divine soul made flesh. The Holy Mother protects her child without interfering in what is genuinely required for the soul to become all that it is destined to be, a living divine being on earth. When the child suffers, how she howls in agony, feeling every pain as though it were her own. Sometimes that suffering is more than the holy child can bear, and so she intervenes, absorbing the impact and keeping the child safe from harm. At other times, the suffering is a part of life, such as the loss that goes hand in hand with human love. At these times, she is in pain with her child, but does not try to shield the child from the mysteries of life which, though painful sometimes, actually feed the soul with the richness of human experience. When the child triumphs, how she dances, ignited in delight and happiness, as her child shines true. She is willing to bear it, because that is the gift of life through which the soul is empowered into divinity. The Oracle of Our Lady of the Red Rose. The Oracle of Our Lady of the Rose Child comes with a special message. If you have been suffering, do not believe that the Mother has turned away from you. She is in your heart, suffering with you. She is bearing this and asking you to bear it because she loves you, and this is your way to outgrow that which is too small for your future. Your breaking heart is the seed cracking open so that new life can begin. She is protecting you from unnecessary struggle, yet there are challenges which are essential for your soul to grow. These challenges will not be withheld from you because you are entitled to become your full self. Her message is this: from any suffering, great love will be born. Surrender into your pain to find the path through it, for that path is there and new life is awaiting you. The Mother will help you find the path through any pain or struggle. Nothing is impossible for her love. Know that your current struggle is blessed, and although this may not make much sense to the mind, this message can help the heart find some peace to bear this challenging part of your journey. Know that you are not alone, and the Heavenly Mother walks with you always. Pray to her, not for the challenge to be taken away, but for the courage, responsiveness, surrender, trust and grace required to successfully move through it. You shall be so blessed. Okay, let's crack on with this healing process and affirmation, okay, with full intention and power put behind it. Intend or perceive that there is a swirling golden light around your feet. That light begins to form into a rose of light, with you at the centre and its rich golden petals opening up all around you. Imagine that it has healing fragrance releasing upwards out of the centre, bathing you in subtle healing scent. Say this prayer: Mother Mary, who lovingly tends the souls of the world as sacred roses in her healing garden, nurture, nourish, and protect my soul. May I be held in your loving grace and given the strength to find the light, even in my darkest hours. That golden rose underneath your feet transforms into the loving embrace of Mother Mary. She holds you gently at her heart, sending a blessing of golden light into the back of your heart and the back of your head, where her hands of light gently rest. You may feel emotions or thoughts coming or going. Just allow that to be, as you stay with the sensation or intention of being open to the embrace of the Holy Mother. When you are ready, you can seal your practice by saying the following affirmation either aloud, either quietly, or aloud. Our Lady, Mother Mary, blesses me now with her protection, strength and peace, even through darkness. Her light within me shines eternal and bright, and divine success is mine. That was a beautiful reading. Okay, I will catch up with you guys soon. Take care. Much love. Bye for now.